it's Felicia. Are you going to say hi?
Yeah,
hi, Jacob. Are you... Today I'm going to be making a cooking video. So one of my favourite donuts from Krispy Kreme Doughnuts are the chocolate ice custard filled donut, and I wanted to make a cupcake version of this donut. Hey. So if you want to know how to make it, just keep watching. Say yeah!
Yay!
To make the cupcakes, you will need 1½ cups of self-raising flour, 125 grams of butter, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of milk, 2 large eggs, and if you have really small eggs, maybe add an extra egg, and you'll also need about a teaspoon of vanilla essence or extract. This recipe makes about 12 cupcakes, but since 12 cupcakes is a bit too much, I'm only making half the recipe. So the first thing you're going to do is preheat your oven. So add your butter to a large mixing bowl. And my little assistant here will be helping to cream the butter. Okay, you want to help?
Yeah. Help.
Okay, help. Stop mixing. So once you have creamed your butter, you're going to be adding your sugar. My little helper will pour the sugar in. Can you pour the sugar? Good boy. And just going to give that another mix. We're going to add eggs next.
Yay!
So once you have mixed in the sugar with the butter, you're going to be adding eggs in. Okay, add the other egg. So once you added in the eggs, you're going to be adding half your flour. And half the milk. So once you mixed in half the self-raising flour and half the milk, add the other half of the self-raising flour. What's so funny? Good boy. And then add the other half of the milk. Good boy. Next, add your vanilla essence or extract and give that a good mix. So once you have finished the cupcake batter, what you're going to do is just grab a little bit of butter, or you can use some cooking oil spray, and you're just going to put some butter inside so the cupcakes don't stick. You can put liners in it, but it doesn't look very nice when you have to take it out of the liners to cut the cupcake to put the custard inside. So next you want to fill the cupcake tray with the cupcake batter. Make sure you do not fill it up more than about 2/3 of the way, and make sure they're all even so they all cook evenly. Now it's time to put it in the oven. Depending on your oven, it will take about 15 to 18 minutes to cook. So now you need to leave the cupcakes to cool down completely, and while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to make the custard. To make the custard, you will need about 3/4 of a cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of corn flour, 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, depending how sweet you want it, 1 large egg yolk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, vanilla paste or vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. This recipe will make about a cup of custard. To make the custard, add all the ingredients into a small saucepan, give that a mix and then put it on low to medium heat and continuously stir it until the custard thickens. It will take about 5 to 7 minutes. So now that the custard is done, I'm going to strain it and I'm going to put some Glad wrap, plastic wrap on it, and I'm just going to put it in the fridge to cool down. Make sure you strain it just in case there are any little lumps of flour or anything like that, and it just makes it a lot smoother. You can see how beautifully thick the custard is and it tastes so delicious. I'm just going to take out the spoon now. Next, put some plastic wrap on it. Make sure you bring the plastic wrap down so it touches the custard, because you do not want a skin forming on the custard. To make the chocolate ganache that goes on top of the cupcakes, all you'll need is about 1/3 cup of thickened cream and about 1/2 cup of chocolate chips or chocolate buttons, chocolate that is good for melting. It is optional, but you can also get some white chocolate, melt it and drizzle it on top of the cupcakes, and it just makes it even cuter. Start by heating up the cream either in the microwave or on the stove. Then add your chocolates to a small bowl and then add the hot cream on top of it and let it sit for a couple of minutes. And then just grab a whisk and start mixing. After like 15-20 seconds, you should have a beautiful chocolate ganache. I'm going to show you how to put the cupcake together. It is quite easy and simple. Start by cutting 1/3 off the top, so that's the top and that's the bottom, and then you're just going to hollow out the middle bit. Make sure you do not go too deep or you're going to make a hole through your cupcake, and you can eat it or make cake pops out of the part that you cut out. And then just put a little spoon of that custard inside. Make sure you do not overfill it or it's just going to come out of the sides. And then just get a spoon of that chocolate ganache and just put a little bit on top of it and just spread it around with the spoon a little bit, and then you're done. And now I'm just going to do the rest of them. So that's what it basically looks like. And I'm just going to cut one in half just to show you what the inside looks like. As I mentioned before, you can also drizzle some white chocolate on the top of it and it just makes it look even cuter. So for this taste test, Jacob insisted on sitting on his beach chair with his table and his umbrella for this taste test. Jakey, do you want to have a bite?
No.
Do you want to taste it?
Yeah.
Have some to eat? Tell Mummy if it's yummy or not. Is the chocolate yummy? And what about the rest of it? You haven't even tasted it. It's not Not
Oh no.
Is it yummy? What about the rest of it? Can you taste? Oh no. Oh no. Take a bite. Is it yummy? Baby, Mummy try?
Okay.
It's very yummy, isn't it?
Cheese. No. Cheese.
Show me how you wave. Oh.
No.
Well, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Can you say bye? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Cuddles? Aww. Where's your cuddles?
Huh?
Oh, you're so sweet. Well, thanks for watching. Bye. Bye.